Greninja players in general. At least here in Georgia, we don't have a whole lot. I mean, I know that we have a couple pop up every now and then. They come for a while, but it's not. It's a character that I think has kind of waned in popularity since it came out in Smash 4.
Yeah, I'm really excited to see how at least the Greninja is played out. I know there's one phenomenal Greninja who's attending Winthrop in Anarchy, so seeing how Wasabi is going to run the table right now, especially against a character like Kazuya who can oppress your shield options, a character that doesn't have an option as shield in Greninja, it's going to be fun to see. And already off to the races, Greninja's just trying to keep you juggled on these platforms. You got to find a way down.
Kazuya character as well that you just can't let your guard down against, because the ability to kill threat from basically any percent that they have can make it incredibly difficult to do something. And Greninja is a character that likes to live on those edges anyway. You know, very Sheik-esque in the fact that they're a... I'm sorry, what?
We might have had a little bit of a fastball accident. It was intended. It was intentional. It's part of the combo.
I had to drop the percent. It was getting too high.
Yeah, exactly. There are ways for Greninja to definitely exploit these kill windows, but one thing I know is a common complaint amongst Greninja players is if you escape a certain percentage window, and I don't know what it is off the top of my head, you can't down tilt like forward air or do any of your other normal conversions anymore. But Wasabi able to clean that stock up, but it is not fun trying to get back to the ground against Kazuya. That is a position where, as an airborne character, I don't think you really want to be it.
No, absolutely, you do not. And here we go, Kazi already taking another stock. You give him one, and it's very, very tough because, again, like we talked about, Greninja already, a character that really likes to play in the margins and just likes to outspeed you, out-combo you. And, you know, if you drop anything, there's a good chance that with your weight class, you're going to lose a stock pretty early. Kazuya can really capitalize on that, as we're seeing here. One stray missed hit, one stray drop at the ledge, and you cut into a stock and a game coming out from Wildz.
Wildz just immediately going for this dominating option of a double spike on Kazuya. It feels like the way they are playing is extremely momentum driven. If Wildz is able to keep up their combo game, it's like you said, Greninja is a featherweight where if you get touched, you will explode. Yeah. Getting hit by anything with Kazuya is like getting run over by a truck. You can't afford to be touched more than twice by Kazuya.
No, it's assassin versus fighter, right? Like, if Greninja is going to win, you got to get in, you got to get out, you can't get hit at all. And Kazuya is like, all right, I need to hit you like 3 times, and then I get a stop. And that's about it.
But see, even more than that, it feels like Greninja has to do a death by 1,000 cuts, like the Bane of Sheik, where, okay, I'm going to get these setups. They're a little bit more elaborate, and here's my ledge traps, like right now with these landing back airs. But Kazuya's like, all right, I finally got my Nair. I have one of my conversion strings. You're going to take 60%. The next interaction, it's over.
Absolutely. So here we go. Falling attack coming out from Kazuya. Up B, trying to continue to create this space. And again, just looking for that strong hit nose. 70% Greninja, you're going to get one decent combo string from the Kazuya. You might get a stock here. Is yet again, throwing the Greninja up into the air. Wasabi trying to find a way to get these combos going, but kind of living in shield is Wildz. Wildz in disadvantage, but is he really? Is the up air creates so much space at the ledge, and the up B gets the stock already.
And before the Rage Drive is online to show, Wildz is in a wonderful position to close out another early stock. Any of these hits can be absolutely devastating, but here comes the Rage Drive. Wasabi has to close this stock out right now.
Absolutely, but instead he's going to get caught here, take 70%, and now it's in a very tough situation because Wasabi has to just be perfect, but he is not right now, and that's another stock. You've got to be feeling really good if you're Wildz.
Not just feeling great, but you're able to land these haymaker hits and try and close out the stocks. A creative way to get a kill there from Wasabi, and good use of the counter to close it out.
Yeah, that substitute comes out really clutch right there, does get the stock, and this is what you're going to need. Greninja is a character that can do this, that can take this back, because again, you can get these extended situations. If you get the tech reads, if you get them in the tech chases that you want, you can rack up a lot of damage and finally get a kill confirmed. But Wasabi is going to have to play clean with it, and the movement's going to have to be on point, as we're seeing here. Drag down with the up air. Wanted the sweet spot on that up smash. Doesn't quite get it. Back throw here. Doesn't think the up throw is going to kill from the ledge even just yet.
Not able to get the conversions that they're wanted. Right now, Wasabi is looking to get some of these standard conversions. The down tilt into up smash doesn't connect just yet, and having to really struggle to get any stage control. Wildz is fully dominating the ground right now, and is almost scared Wasabi off of jumping.
Absolutely, is again just continuing to just stay grounded here. Playing it like it is an actual fighting game. You know, let's not jump, let's not fight in the air. Let me just wait on you to come down and just kind of anti-air you and figure it out. As this could be trouble, and it does get it bad. DI there from Wasabi, and that's 2 games down. Wildz takes 2 very quickly.
Not just taking 2 quickly, but in a commanding fashion.
Absolutely.
If you are in the spot of Wasabi, we understand the first SD is a little bit unfortunate, but shake it off. This is, like you said, it's the top 32 at MomoCon. We understand there's a lot of pressure afoot, but use the information you have gotten from these first 2 games, especially on Town and City. There are maybe different ways we can approach using the water shuriken more to try and neutralize Kazuya. We haven't really seen him lean into the use of the neutral beat yet, so there can be ways for you to possibly get in and poke down Kazuya to aid that death by a dozen cut strategy you were talking about.
Absolutely, here is we're coming into this. This is to get into that winner's quarterfinal. So if you win this one, you got 1 more game and you're on the winner's side of top 8. So you got to be able to handle this if you're Wasabi. You want to get into that winner's side, but right now, Wildz is just absolutely controlling this matchup.
It's difficult when you have a character like Kazuya who is able to basically just bulldoze you, and like you said, it's a couple of interactions. Back to the throw is not able to set up the kill just yet, but putting Wildz at the ledge, and they're able to get that command grab and take Wasabi out. 52% on the board for Wildz, and already off to the races.
Absolutely, is again setting up the string, and you can see just a couple of hits, and Wildz already back, almost lap picking percent. It looks like Wasabi is just kind of at a loss for what to do. Needs to kind of reset their middle here, get back into their game plan, start getting some of these great hits, start getting the combos that they like to see here. Good read on that, good wait out to get them off stage, see what they can do with it. Looks for the substitute again. We've already seen that take a stock before, but now they're in disadvantage state. Finally, though, back towards the stage, and the forward air does get the stock, and in a decent spot here for Wasabi.
Great use of that forward air to clutch out the stock. If Wasabi can just slow it down a little bit, they are in a good position to get some of these combos that can start keeping Kazuya in a little bit of a disadvantage spiral where he can't choose a way out, but cannot get hit by these electrics. The up B closes out cleanly.
And this is the problem here, and especially with a character that likes to come, and kill you with these extended platforms, basically off the top and off the sides. Coming to a stage like Town can be very dangerous. We saw that there, as again, grab coming out, looking to see if he can get anything back as Wasabi as he looks towards the ledge. I think he wanted the footstool there into a back air, but he couldn't quite get it. And yet again, just regaining the stage as Wildz and controlling every little bit of ground that Wasabi wants to take to work with.
That throw is just sending at such a painful angle. It's so impressive that Wasabi's able to cover from there. Can't close it out just yet. 121 with the rage art online.
That time he finally got the up B stream in the way that he wanted there, Ducks. He was able to knock them back down towards the left, and it's set up for a great back air. But again, high percentage here for Wasabi. He has to play this perfectly if he wants a chance to keep his winner's side alive.
Not just has to play perfectly, but basically play that keep away game that you alluded to. If anything at this point can convert. We know Kazuya has no shortage of kill options here, and Wasabi is doing a great job to keep it centered. Still kicking though at 146. Gets off the ledge, and Wildz is able to close it out. Good games to Wasabi.
Yeah, Wasabi there, he did his best, but it looked like maybe a little bit of a matchup experience there. Very, very comfortable play coming out from Wildz, making sure that he's, just controlling the stage as much as possible, which is exactly what you want to do when you're playing a character like Kazuya. You can't let Greninja get settled. You can't let them get into that advantage state where they can keep things going.